What's up, people? This is Mr. UV, aka Mr. Ultraviolet, and we're back with another video on Rise of the Hokage. If you followed the last video that I put out, it's during the same day as this. It's just broken up in half. We did get Conqueror, so that was part 1 of the walkthrough. This is part 2. We also did get Fu, which is the SR. Alright, now this is the gear and how the level they are that I have on them and all that, but we're pretty much just going to keep on pressing through this content as fast as possible. We're just going to keep on blitzing through it, putting more power on our teams, things of that nature, and getting them as strong as possible. Okay, so later on we are going to knock out a couple arena matches, as well as we will be trying to get another SSR, because we're gonna hit a speed bump at one point at level 16, and we will unlock the Ninja Trials. At Ninja Trials, at stage 30, we will have a chance to get another 5-star SR or SSR, and then in the story mode, when we hit level 75, the mission 75, we'll have another chance to get a 5-star SSR or SR. And pretty much that's what we're going to be aiming for. We're just going to keep on pressing this right here. Just a little, it's like the battle pass. As you know, this is a free to play, so we won't be buying it. But that is the other way to get, Jiraiya, other than through the crystal pack. All right, so that was actually the cutscene I was hoping to do my summons on and my pulls on and get a SSR. But if you watched the last video, we ended up making a mistake. Either here or there, we still got one. Alright, so pretty much we got the materials that we need. We're going to go in here, try to put some more power on them. We're going to try to unlock that 4th skill. Alright, and if I'm not mistaken, you get it at level 80. Okay, so you always want to unlock all of your skills for your units, because that's what they're going to be able to do pretty much what they're designed to do, All right, so pretty much we're gonna come in here, we're gonna collect this gear, fuse it together, put it on our best units. Remember, we're only putting gear on 3 units, our first 3 or best 3 units, because if we have less gear that we're using, the more we can fuse up. Think of it like that. So if those other 2 characters on our team don't have gear, the gear that they would have had, we can fuse it up and make a higher rarity. Okay, now we just unlocked this event right here. Basically, after 7 days of you logging in or being on this new server, the top 3 people will have a chance to get Susui. All right, now the thing is, there are requirements. You have to meet the requirements to even compete. All right, to even compete and be in top 50, you have to have a power level of 80,000. Okay, 80,000. That's anything less than that, you will not even have a chance to even get this guy. All right, and from 50 all the way up, let's see, I think it's 21. Yes, it's 21. All right, those people will qualify for these rewards. Okay, the purple a purple character, a red character, and some Ascension Pills. And then from 20 all the way up to, I think it's 11 or 10. All right, so it's 11. You have to have 100,000 power level to compete for these rewards, which is basically double the rewards from the last tier. And then from 10 all the way up to 4, you have a chance to get in a 5-star unit, which can be a SR or SSR. And then the top 3 people have to have 250,000 power level to actually qualify for getting Susui and some Ascension Pills, and then one of these title cards or whatever. Basically, they just add extra stats on your whole team. But as you can see, these title cards only last for 30 days. After 30 days, it'll expire. You have to put another title card on. You can get them from other various events and things like that nature. We'll cover that probably in the future. There is a game mode we have a chance to do that. All right, but we're gonna keep on pressing. Hopefully we can probably get up there and get Susui. If not him, maybe we can at least be in the top 10, so we can guarantee another 5-star character, which can be a SR or SSR. All right, so we're gonna just keep on blitzing through the content, pick up where we left off in the last video, and just keep on pressing, keep on pushing. That's basically what we want to do. Conqueror is a great tank. You know, just like most tanks, he increases defense, damage reduction, but something that kind of separates him from others is that he does do damage. He does a multi-target attack, or AoE type attack, and he increases defense and stuff while he attacks. So he's increasing his defense and damage reduction like a tank should, and he's doing damage. Some of the other tanks like Gara, which is the one they're going to give you for free, yeah, he does have a self-heal, but he does no damage. None of his attacks do damage. He only attacks with his basic attack. So that's what makes Conqueror a little better. Now, I will say this about Arena. You don't want to be coming in Arena and blowing all your tickets and your free tickets trying to get to rank 1 as fast as possible. The reason why I say you don't want to do that is because, even though it's very possible, you could be level 7 and be number 1, because the rank leaderboards, the counter isn't based off who has the strongest team. It's based off who does the most fighting. And you know, if you have a stronger team, you can pretty much have a higher chance of beating majority of the players. But even with a low level account, you can get top 1, top 3 easy. All you have to do is just blow all your tickets. But this is why it's bad, because just because you're at number 1, you're not going to be guaranteed to hold that spot. Okay, if you're level 7 and you're rank 1, but your team power is like, let's say 8,000, your whole group power, people that's level 10 or 12 or just 1 level stronger than you, it's going to be able to knock you down to where you was at from the start, or maybe even lower. So that's why I say it's not worth blowing all of your tickets soon as you start. You want to do maybe 3 or 5 just to get that first achievement, and then just fall back. Get some characters, build them up, and then go in, maybe do another couple, 4 or 5, gauge your competition, see where everybody else is at, and then you want to see if should I push, and if I do push, will I be able to hold this rank? Okay, and if you think you can, then go ahead and keep using them, and you know, in bunches and spurts, because you don't want to just blow them all at one time. You're not going to be able to maintain the rank regardless of how high you are. But like I was saying, I was talking while I was playing, this is the event, the next game mode that I was waiting for. This is how we're going to be able to get another 5-star character, a SR or SSR. Remember, 5 stars are always going to be either a SSR, which is the highest, or a SR. So remember that. But I'm just going to keep on bringing it down depending on, you know, where you log in when you see this video. You might see this one, you might see the first one, you might see the third one first, but I'm just going to break it down like that. All right. But this event right here, when you hit the 30th opponent, you're going to have a chance to get a 5-star character. Also, you will be able to get other rewards prior to that and after that. It goes in increments of 10. Okay, so every 10 fights, you'll unlock the reward that's going to be at the bottom of the screen when you do the match. Okay, it starts off with like gear. All right, so it'll be like blue gear, and at the moment when you're first playing, blue gear is probably going to be the best quality gear that you're going to have access to. After that, then you will be able to get, you know, blue gear with 2 stars on it. All right, and then it'll go, you know, keep going up and up and up, and you'll start getting, you know, purple gear and then gold gear. But in every increment of 10, well, I'm not going to say every increment of 10, but pretty much every other, maybe every other 2, you'll have a chance of getting a 5-star unit. So I think it's at, maybe it's at 30, 60, and 90. Don't quote me on that, but I know the first one's definitely at 30, and that's what we're aiming for, at least in this video or in the next video. Okay, so that's what we're going to get a 5-star, as well as in the normal story campaign, there will be another achievement for reaching stage 75. That's how we're going to get another 5-star unit. So that's going to give us 2. Remember, the game's going to give you a chance of getting 3: Sakura, Gaara, and Zabuza. Those are all from events. Well, Sakura and Zabuza are from events, and Gaara is just from logging in on your second day. It will be our first day, just depending on when we started, what time of day we started. Okay, and then so you get those 3, then you have a chance to get 2 more 5-star characters from these 2 game modes that we're reaching for in this video or the next one. Then remember, the game gives you SR or SSR soon as you start. If you do that single pull and you follow my instructions from the first video, then after that they give you a free multi. We have a chance to get another 5-star unit. Okay, so that's 5. Then as you keep on playing, you will have a chance to go ahead and get another 5-star unit from Ninja Trial. Like I said, the next one might be at stage 60, and then there is another one you get at completing story mode campaign stage 125, if I'm not mistaken. 125, I think, is where you get your second chance to get a 5-star unit from the story. So like I said, the game's constantly going to be able to get, it's going to be throwing a lot of units at you free to play. All right, so you will be able to get them. Not to mention, you do have a chance of getting another one, another 2, if you follow my advice from the first video by buying that offer in the VIP tab for a 10 multi, a multi of 10, as well as a pack crystal, where you can get a chance of getting a Tachi or Jiraiya. All right, so we're already at like at least 7. Okay, and that's not including any game codes. And I gave you at least 5 game codes where you have a chance of getting at least 2 more multis on top of some gold. Okay, so that's at least 9 chances for you to get SSR characters within day 1. Okay, you have a chance of doing it. And remember, you actually can get Zabuza day 1 through the Midas Touch event, but you will have to spend more gold. But what we're going to do, we're only going to take the 3 free ones, and we're going to take the 10 for 200 gold. If you did want to do the one next to it, the 10 for 50, you actually can unlock Zabuza within your first day of playing. But we're not going to go that try hard. Okay, but I'm just, you know, giving you a little commentary while we're just, you know, going through all this. Pretty much like the same thing in the last video, and it's pretty much going to be that same thing from every other video. And every day you hop on, you're going to go through every game mode and try to knock out as much as possible. All right, now when you come in the store, you see that Ascension Pill offer. We covered it in the first video. It was the best offer in the store. As you can see, it was another one. We have a chance to get it again. We're definitely going to cop that. We have the 500 gold to buy it again, but we're not going to buy it right now. We're going to wait till we can try to do a multi again, or get to stage 30 to through Ninja Trials to unlock a 5-star. Because if we get another SSR, I want to ascend him to level 80 first, instead of taking Conqueror to level 100. See, if we're sacrificing some of our gold, we can get higher power caps quicker. All right, now a level 80 character on the team by itself, which is fodder, level 1s, will be able to wipe out a lot of people in the arena. Just because that one character is going to be way better than a lot of other people's whole teams. Believe it or not, you can take out full teams with one level 80 character. It is very possible. Believe me, I did it on my main account. I'm telling you everything from experience. But we're going to get Conqueror to level 80, and then we're going to sit on those Ascension Stones or Ascension Pills just in hope that we can get another SSR. Then we have 2 level 80s. Now, when you reach level 18, like we just have, we unlocked group or alliance mode. You want to get into an alliance as fast as possible. Okay? The reason why you want to do that is, the first one is because it's going to allow you to continue through your side missions. All right, so you know you have the ninja tools. You get those ninja tools to do extra little damage. They might, you know, these right here, they might you know, add a little bonus of crit or heal or whatever. You want to get all of the ninja tools as fast as possible, because it's just free damage and free stats. If you don't have a control unit, you can use one of the ninja tools that may put stun on or whatever, or defense down, or bleed, or crit increase, whatever, or even a heal. But if it's not, the heal's not going to be that much, so keep that in mind. But you want to get through that. If you can't join a group, you can't get all of the ninja tools, because one of the achievements is join a group. That's going to hold a lot of people back when you first start off, because the only way to make a group or an alliance, you have to be VIP 1, which basically means you have to wait for a person to spend money and then spend 100 gold to make the alliance. Believe me, Be patient. It will happen if you're free to play. Someone will spend money. Guaranteed they're going to get that Naruto offer. They're definitely going to do it. So just wait for it to happen and try to be one of the first 16 people to get an alliance. But as you can see right here on screen, those two right there are the most important you want to go for. When you get an alliance, you have a chance to add extra stats onto your character via that tab right there. Basically, it allows you to add stats based off of the type of unit that it is. Okay, so basically we want to go for taijutsu and ninjutsu. Reason why we want to do that is because these are the damage dealers. There's two type of damage dealers, DPS. There's taijutsu, the one with the fist, and there's the ninjutsu when they have the blue hands. All right, so then you have, you know, healer, and then you have barrier, which is obviously the tanks and the healers. All right, my advice to you is to level up the damage dealer ones, their DPS ones, and jitsu and taijutsu first. Try to get those as high as possible, because tanks pretty much aren't going to do that much damage. Even though we have Conqueror, which is probably one of the best tanks you can get is early on, he's not even going to do that much damage. Now in hand, he's going to automatically increase his damage reduction and his health or defense. That's just what they're going to do off bucks. All right, so you don't have to worry about putting too much into them. Plus, your tanks usually are going to be one of the first people to die on your team. So just let that be known. All right, so you don't want to be putting too much resources into your tanks like that. So you want to make sure that your damage does, because pretty much this game is who can do the most damage as fast as possible. That's what it's going to come down to. Mid game and somewhat early game. Who has the characters on their team that's higher level or just does higher damage? If you have a team full of all AoE damage dealers, you're going to kill your opponent faster than if you had, you know, single target damage dealers or DPS. All right, so that's why I'm saying damage is what rules in this game and in most games. So you want to go ahead and do those two. Level up your damage dealer ones first. Then when you have those at a decent spot, I would say do your tank and then your healer. But depending on if you get a healer first, obviously do the healer and then do the tanks, depending on what your roster, you know, is given. All right, so pretty much we're gonna keep going ahead doing our, you know, missions, leveling up gear like we always do, and just keep on doing it, making sure we got stuff going in the background as we just progress through the content. All right, we want to keep getting the strongest possible so we can get to that stage of mission 30 in Ninja Trial, as well as stage 75 in the story campaign. All right, now as you might have seen, that we will get 5 extra ninja scrolls, and the time period is probably going to be about 3, maybe 2 hours, 2 more hours from now where we are. So don't really bank on that too much. The requirement to get that, depending on how long you're going to be on the game, you might be able to get your first day. If not, it might take you your second day as soon as you log in. So don't even worry about that. Don't even try to stay on. I mean, if you really are try hard, you can just leave your phone on the game, and while you go to sleep or, you know, do other things, and then just come back and do it and claim it if that's what you want to do. But don't worry about that. Okay, so pretty much like I said, we're just going through leveling up stuff. Nothing is changing. Pretty much the basic thing that's in this video is basically just getting some of my advice from my commentary that you know, prepare you for the future, as well as just hitting those speed bumps. You know, level 16 in Ninja Trial, level 75 in story campaign, and that's pretty much it. And keeping your eye on the store, the elf shop or whatever. Okay, all right, so there also will, I just remembered, there is something else in here that you're going to be able to get very, very soon. It's going to be kind of like a tutorial type, an event type thing that's going to pop up at the bottom of the screen. It's going to be on the main screen, main city screen, and it's going to be like a baby or Chiba nine-tailed fox, like kind of how you seen that was dancing. You're going to see that at the bottom of the screen. When we get there, you'll know. When it pops up, you'll know. And when we get there, I'll tell you. But basically, that's going to allow us to get some more diamonds, crystals, gold. It's going to help us get some more gold, which is always good. And as you can see, we have 1,000 of gold bars right now. That's enough to get another 1,000 of the Ascension Pills. and we're halfway there to a multi. So, but pretty much we're gonna be saving it for the Ascension Pills. I do want to just go ahead and get at least another 1,000 of those so we can have 2 level 80 characters, and pretty much it. And if you notice, we're only putting resources into Conqueror, which is our SSR. We have a level 1 character on our team. We have Sasuke still at level 30. He can go to level 40 before he's capped, maxed out, or whatever, which we haven't done because he doesn't need it. And then we have a level 50 Asuma and a level 50 Fu. And we're still breezing through content. Alright? That just goes to show you, you don't need to be spreading gear across everyone. And you don't need to be leveling up everybody on your team. Build your best unit first. The unit that's going to give you the most return is who you need to focus all of your resources on. For most, it would be SSRs. For some, it would just be maybe some of your SRs, depending on who that unit is. I would say your damage, if you have a DPS SR, put it in them. Then I would say maybe your control. Alright. And then I would say tanks, then healers. Healers are good in this game, but their job is just to heal. 9 times out of 10, you're going to put them in the back row anyway. And there's only a certain amount of units that actually hits the back row. Most units hit front and they hit the mid. Okay? And obviously normal attacks always hit front row. And then they work their way back. Alright? So if you don't have anyone on the front row, or pretty much whoever's in the front is always going to get hit. Simplest way I can explain. Alright? That's how basics works, or normal attacks. They're always going to hit what's in the front row. When it comes to, you know, your specials or your ultimates, those are going to hit specific targets based off what the skill says. Okay? So pretty much we're just coming, we're looking around, we're seeing what we can do, and we're pressing. Alright, and I will say this, I will be doing a tier list video in the future, but you can pretty much get a grasp of understanding of who is pretty much good or bad just from playing the Ninja Trials. That's another reason why that event mode is very important, because you're able to see multiple different teams, and you're able to see what units actually, what they do, and you're able to see what teams have great synergy. So what duos, trios of that nature, okay? And you know what I'm saying? Some units are better than most. Regardless, you will find out that some SR units are actually better than some of the SSRs. That is fact. Alright? The only thing that they might miss out on is base stats. But you can always increase those SRs faster, because you can get duplicates of them fairly easier than you can get in a SSR. Okay, so as you can see, we said we have 12 of these arenas tickets. This is pretty much just our inventory. Those advanced Tauntaun tickets, we'll unlock that later on when we reach, I think it's level 20. We'll unlock that. And then we have like the basic Tauntaun tickets. We have 19 of those, so we'll probably go ahead and just start using some of these resources in the background while we're going ahead and doing these missions. Here's some arena, just so you can see what's popping with that. There's another way for you to gauge your competition. Who's gonna whale, who's not gonna whale. Is it worth whaling? Is it not worth whaling? What do you need to improve? Who's the weakest link on your team? All right, if you have some of the units that your opponents have, is it better to use them or use what you're using? Even, you know, formation. Do you want to run this formation or another formation, rock formation, earth formation, water formation, whatever they're called? This is a way for you to gauge and come up with tactics and strategies. Okay. I will say this: arena does you get your rewards every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will get your rewards for arena. All right, so keep that in mind. You want to press for the highest rank you can reach before 5 p.m. Mainly, probably I'll say about 5 to 10 minutes before that. Mainly because the matches don't take that long to complete. So you can get about 10, 12 matches, 6, 5, whatever have you, before like 2 minutes before arena is over. So you would definitely want to, you know, press for that. All right. So we pretty much beat that team. Easy. Easy. It's because, and most of the damage came from what? Our tank. All right, so he has some higher level units, but like I said, you want to switch up out of that because we always want to have something going in the background. We're on the cusp of reaching level 30, so we can't get distracted by just watching gameplay. That's the whole point of me making this walkthrough. It's not about showing you what the game's like. It's about how you can have the most optimal start. There's a walkthrough, all right? So you can see my experience as a free-to-play player, and you can gauge your experience on it. Get some tactics, information, things of that nature, okay? So the arena match we won. And as you just seen right there, we're in the top 10. This is day 1. We're in the top 10 already, okay? Really easy. I was just like I was telling you. You can reach top 10 or even top 3 easy day 1. But it's all about, can you maintain that level, that position? All right, we're level 19. That's nothing. Now we will reach another what would I say, achievement, as well as a speed bump at level 20. Okay, so at level 20 we will be able to use ×2, so it'll make our matches a little bit faster, which is always good, especially for when you're doing multiple battles in the background. It's great. As well as, I think in story mode we'll hit the cap. We'll have to use that 120 gold that I was telling you about, or if we have a little gold on us, which we do, we can just use that and then catch it on the back end. All right, so we also, I forgot, we did reach an achievement for the ninja tool as well. That is an achievement for that, level 20. So we just unlocked it, another formation. We unlocked it ×2. We unlocked it another ninja tool. Okay, so we're making good progress right now, and this is all day 1, still within the first hour. Within the first hour of us playing the game, no time. And we're all the way in the top 10 as well in arena. Have an SSR. Mind you, we're still going to get Gara, and we're going to try to get at least 2 more of those. Definitely 1. And we just got Conqueror's, all his skills unlocked. He's level 80. This guy's going to do work. We got beast gear on him, at least for us right now. We have all blue gear, and we're just missing the feet or the shoes. We need that, a 2-star blue on that, and we'll pretty much have all 2-star blue gear on them. I know that's really nothing in game wise, but at the moment of us making this video and this point of our progression, this is very, very good. Now we do have a way to get a lot better gear, higher rarity from the Tauntaun pool. Okay, the more tickets of that, the better chances you have at getting resources and better gear. Okay, these ninja tools don't really worry or focus too much on what their ability is, their skill, whatever. When you first start off, it's really not about, because some people might say, oh, I think the one before this one, the heal one, the necklace, it's actually better because it allows you to get some heals off, sustain. That's better than this kunai that just lowers the enemy's accuracy. Like, who cares? I rarely see anybody miss or dodge attacks. That is true, but it's not about what the ninja tool actually does. It's about that base stat, that the attack, that it's a base attack stat. So the higher the ninja tool is, the higher amount of damage that it's going to do. Its base stat. And when you unlock all of the ninja tools, then you'll unlock another point where you can level up the ninja tool. As you can see right now, we can't level up the ninja tools. We're only unlocking them. When we unlock all of them, we will have a chance to basically level up a specific ninja tool, or all of them if you want, one by one. That when we reach that point, then we can choose which one is best for our team composition and things of that nature. Because then we'll be able to raise up, let's say, even the weakest one, which does, like, I think a stun. We'll be able to raise that one's attack higher than, let's say, the last one. Okay, but just for now, let's just go ahead and just use whatever's the best one, just because it's doing more damage. That little bit of damage that it's doing might be a make it or break it moment for you winning a match. All right, so As we are going through, we just reached the achievement, at least our group or alliance did, by completing the dungeon or the boss that was in the group boss. All right, so we just reached level 30 and we reached that achievement in the group, so we're looking really good. All right, as you can see right there, we just got another SSR and we got Sakura. So I would say that is it is a plus. It is a win because it's a SSR. Very, very good pull. It is a win because it's Sakura. Because you remember, we're going to get a free copy of Sakura just from completing her event. So we'll be able to fuse her together, turn her into a 6-star. As well as it is a win because she's a healer and we don't have a healer. But at the same time, it is a loss because she's a healer. Alright, I was hoping for our next SSR to be a damage dealer, a DPS, just so it can help us with pressing through content, because the next chapters in Ninja Trial is going to be a little bit more challenging, and we're going to need a better damage output, because right now our highest damage dealer is our tank, which is Conqueror, and later on he's probably going to be the first person to die on our team, and his goal or his job or role is not to do damage either. So yeah, I was hoping for a DPS. The only DPS unit we actually have is our rare Asuma, and he's only level 50. But Sakura is pretty good because she's going to allow heals. She's also going to increase our team's attack, and she has a chance to revive a unit that dies. Now this is the offer right here I was saying about Itachi, excuse me. Now all of these achievements that you have to complete to unlock him, all those you just seen, all 4 of those: reach challenge 125, log in to your second day to get Gara, buy the value pack, and advance recruit. You have to complete all 4 of those to unlock Itachi. Okay, and you only have your first 7 days of login to complete these. You can complete 3 of them free to play. All right, the last one, which is this one, you have to buy it. It is $20, and it's this right here. It is $20. This is not all the rewards you get. These are just partial. They have a button you can click and see all of the rewards. That button right there, and this shows you which day you get the rewards and all the rewards that you get. In my opinion, this offer is not worth $20. But what you're looking at is, you're not looking at is this worth $20. You're looking at is Itachi worth $20 to you, because you have to buy this to get Itachi. That's the only reason why you're even buying it. And in my opinion, Itachi and this together still isn't worth $20 to me, because if you calculate all of the gold that you're going to get in here through a time lapse of 30 days, you're only getting roughly about 3,000 gold. That's nothing. 3,000 gold is only a multi and some change. So I'll say a multi and a half. That's nothing. All right. You also get 1 multi pull. All right. You get the 10 pull on your first day as soon as you buy it. That's nothing, because you might not even get a SR or SSR, but it is good, but it's nothing because you only get 1 the whole time. And then you get some advanced Tom, 3 of those, and you get some stones to evolve ninja tools, and that's in the future. That's later on. And then you do get 1 5-star shard pull, which is as you can see, day 26. That's okay. You can get a SR or SSR. And then, so really the only thing in there are the what do you call them, the pack stones. They're the only thing that's actually of value. You get 6 of them in total. You get 3 on your 3rd day, and then you get 3 on your last day. But remember, the chances of you actually getting a unit out of there is very slim, because you got to remember, you have chances to get SRs, Rs, and SSRs. On top of that, you have a chance to get just shards of SRs and rares, which is Rs. So with all that in mind, I mean, 6 out of 6 you might get a SSR out of all 6 of them, maybe. But is that really worth it? $20? In my opinion, no. And you got to remember, you have to wait till 30 days of login. In 30 days of login, that's probably, none of that stuff is going to actually benefit you. So in my opinion, I'm sorry, that Itachi offer is not worth it. Like I said, you do have another way to get Itachi. It is through the pack stones. I'm pretty sure in the future they'll offer other ways for you to get pack stones other than that one VIP offer and the offer right there to unlock Itachi. You actually can get pack stones from inside the store. One pack stone does cost 1,000 gold. So yeah, that's not even good. But pretty much that's where I wanted to end this part of the video. Day 2 or walkthrough 2. We're leaving it right here, and I'll see you in the next one.